the powers that surround what's going on in the Middle East and why there is no solution at present. Barak Seener is an associate fellow at RUSI, a think tank specialising in defence and security research. He's with us now. Let's talk about solutions for peace rather than blame and counter-blame, which doesn't seem to be getting anyone anyway. What's your assessment of the way forward? Could Qatar be the appropriate broker in this search for peace?
One of the reasons why Qatar wouldn't be trusted by Egypt or the Arab League is simply because Qatar has been on the side of Iran in the civil war in Syria, backing pro-Assad forces, backing the usage of chemical weapons. Qatar is also in favour of the Muslim Brotherhood, which Egypt wants to totally dismantle. Egypt perceives Hamas as an extension of the Muslim Brotherhood, and it's very eager, both the UAE and Egypt are very interested in Israel totally dismantling Hamas's infrastructure. In terms of how protracted this conflict will be, even if there was a ceasefire, the Israeli government would come under tremendous pressure from its own citizens that are well aware that their major cities are within rocket range. So if Hamas has an infrastructure of tunnels going underground to Israel, as well as an extensive rocket capability, Israel's citizens would demand that the government would not be okay with a kind of Taliban-led regime on its doorstep with a significant infrastructure to strike Israel at will.
So if Egypt's not the broker for the peace solution, then, if Qatar isn't the right place for it to happen, and we know Mahmoud Abbas is there today with Ban Ki-moon trying to seek a way back towards a ceasefire, who, in your view, could facilitate at least a conversation?
I don't think that there is anybody in the Arab world that genuinely wants to serve as an interlocutor to promote a ceasefire, because Hamas is deeply unpopular within the Arab world. The Arab world does not perceive Hamas as advancing Palestinian civil rights and Palestinian nationalism.
So do we look back towards Fatah then? Do we look at the Palestinian people as rejecting Hamas and looking back towards Fatah as a way forward for them?
So we see now that Pew Research polls just a few days ago showed that Hamas' popularity has plummeted. Fatah is well aware of that, and it will want to rethink the fact that it's included Hamas into a sort of national government. The very fact that they have included Hamas, that can potentially harm Fatah's popularity. Fatah's representative to the UN condemned greatly Hamas's usage of human shields. All this contributes to Hamas's unpopularity. So I think it's very important, two things that we remember. Number one is that this isn't an abstract, distinct conflict between Israel and the Palestinians, irrespective of broader proxy warfare. And secondly, this isn't a football match. It's not between Israel and the Palestinians, it's between Israel and Hamas. And funnily enough, in quiet, the Arab governments are wanting to see Israel actually managing to dismantle Hamas's infrastructure. The tragedy of it is that Palestinian civilians and Israeli civilians are just caught in the middle of this.
Barak Seener, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.